Okay, well, you know what? I'm not gonna lie about it. I fucked it up, and I deleted the original VOD. Um, to which I could have like just added on an additional like 15 seconds worth to get it to work correctly because it was very simple. To be honest, I've already forgotten what the fuck I did. So we're just going to do it all from the beginning once again. So we're going to copy this in. Yes, my screen looks different. I think this might work out. We're going to import sys. We're going to import re, and then we're going to import inflect because we need that, and we need inflect to be equal to p, I believe it was. Inflect, yeah, inflect is equal to p. Scroll back up to the top. Synopsis, yeah. Inflect engine. We'll just take this, copy this, put this right into there. Okay. And now we need to define our check birthday method. And then once we check, in order to check the birthday, we need to have user input. Which is going to be equal to input. What did we say? Date of birth? Yeah. Date of birth, and we're gonna ask them to kind of, we're gonna infer that we need this. Okay, and then with the check birthday, we're going to say user input. And then once we do that, we need to have a regex pattern because we need to make sure that the user is doing it correctly. And we're going to use compile because I like compile. It allows you to reuse pattern in other things, the variable pattern that we've set up. So we need to find out the month, the year, anything in between it, then the month, and anything in between it, and then the day. So in the year, we need to find, in the first position, we need to find 0 through 2. Then we need to find 0 through 9, and then we need to find 0 through 9. But that's 3 times. I'm too lazy. So we're going to say 3 times. And then in the month, we're going to need to find 0 through 1. And then here, we're going to need to find 0 through 9. And then here, again, we need to find 0 through 3 and 0 through 9. So that'll find us all of our stuff, and now we need to create a new variable where we say pattern dot search, and we're gonna say user input. Right, and then if bdate exists, we want it to return a year, month, day variable, which is equal to bdate dot groups, which is going to take the groups of everything. and then if that exists, we want it to return year, month, day. Okay, and now that we've got this, we need to do a try and accept. We need to try and make sure that year, month, day is equal to check B day user input. And if it cannot, we want to system exit with invalid date. And then if everything works out okay, so we're going to take the birth date, we're going to make that equal to a new date object, which is going to be the year, month, day, but its year, month, day is coming in as a string, so we need to make sure that it is not a string and that they are considered an integer, otherwise this will not work. Remove that comma. Okay, and then we're going to assign a variable to today's date, which is going to be date today. And then we're going to find the total number of minutes, which is going to be equal to today minus birth date as days multiplied by minutes. Okay, and then so now we should have the total amount of time, and then we need to go to here, and yeah, and word we don't care for. We don't want the and. This is where I screwed up last time. I couldn't figure out what was going on because the check 50 doesn't expand on what it was looking for. So it took a while for me to figure out what was going on. So and word is removed, and now we just need to print our F string with words and then minutes following. Whoops. And minutes following. Okay, so if we go down to here, I don't know why it's being so slow and dumb, but if we go Python seasons.py and we type in 1776 July 4th, we get an invalid date. Why? What? Why are we getting an invalid date? Because regex doesn't use that, it uses that. Let's try this again. Okay, so that was a problem. Whoops. And then if we try this again and... strange. Type in July 0708. Invalid date. Okay, good. So we'll clear this. So we'll go to testing all of this. And then from Seaons, we are going to import check B day. And then we're going to define main. If it sounds bad, it is because you can set up code snippets in order to do all this for you. But in this particular environment, you cannot. So we just want to test the date. We're going to define test date. And then we're going to assert check date. Oh. Check B day. Whoops. Check B day, and then we're going to say that check B day is 1776 dash 07 dash 04 equals because this is going to come out as a string when it comes out of check B day. And then it's going to come out as a list. So there should be no list here. And no list here when we do something like this. July 4, 1776. Okay, and yes. And then let's add in check 50. I mean, this is much faster since I've done it 3 times now. 4 times? I always hate the wait. It's like, did I screw this up? I did. How did I... How did I screw this up? Oh, I forgot to add this piece of shit. I forgot to add capitalization. Okay, capitalize, that's correct. F, print F string. Word space minutes, yes. B date. R, yes. Yeah, that's group 1. That's group 2. That is group 3. Okay, let's try this again. You know, it may come back with everything's fine except passes all checks on seasons.py. Okay, so now what's the problem? Okay, well let's, you know what? Why am I staring at this? We have options. Py test underscore seasons dot py. Where did we fail? Oh, whoops. 1776. Okay. Let's try this again. And it's just the little things that fuck you up. Okay. Yeah, that does it. Let's hit the submit button. Today's a short day anyways. I gotta get ready to go. I think I might try to get one more in. Submit 50 seasons. Yes, let's hit the submit. Yes, I did the best that I could, and I went through it a couple of times, but yes. Okay. I'm gonna rename this to complete. Okay. Alright, there we go, everybody. See you